Hola mis cojelitos. ¿Cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my bunnies. How are you doing? My name is Allison and we are playing Nancy Drew, Sea of Darkness, number 32. In the previous game, I actually showed a little bit of how this puzzle works. And I did go over it just a little bit, and then I noticed what time it was, and I'm so stupid because I turned the TV on and the NFL is playing, which means Once Upon a Time was not playing either. I'm such an idiot. Damn American football. I actually am cursing American football. I've never been. I've never followed sports. I've never followed sports. Um. Oh, that's right. That's right. I go blue, and then I do this. Because I gotta be a fish in order to turn official green. Then I turn green, then I come over here. Become a jelly. That way I can do this. Go down here. Become a star. And that's what I got so far. So I turn into a blue jelly. This is where I'm confused. I gotta turn green somehow so I can come over here, turn into that star, come back out, come through here, turn into a jelly. Did I mess up? I think I did. No, I didn't. I can go through here.
All right,
Booyah!
it popped open.
Some of those steps I didn't even need to do. Awesome.
The journal looks complete now.
Awesome. So now that it's complete, I think I'm actually gonna read over this. So earlier when I said that I was gonna let you guys pause the video so you can read it, why not I just read it now? So, December 21st, 1786, my dearest little girl, if you have come this far, then my hope is that you will discover that which is rightfully yours, for your mother and I have surely perished. In what manner I know not, but know that my love for you transcends anything in this world or the next. As you will undoubtedly learn, this ship contains many secrets, some my own, and some of the men who came before me. This journal contains the only truth on the matter I have ever written. I am no Dutchman, and the Heerlijkheid is not my ship. As a boy, I lived in Manchester, far from the sea. I went to London seeking a quiet life, and instead found the call of the waves too strong to ignore. I joined the first crew, which offered me a decent coin, and hopped aboard a sturdy English ship. Not half a year into our course, we were overtaken by pirates at sea. As they levied their guns at us and demanded our surrender, we gave ourselves over to a new master gladly, for the original captain had been deeply cruel to us. I still remember the moment our new pirate captain first looked at me. Though his skin had been worn rough like bark with sun and age, his eyes were a deep, piercing gray and full of shrewd intelligence. He called himself John North, though I have never known whether that was his true name, and I soon came to love him as my own brother. North always knew how to wiggle out of any situation. Whether we were lost at sea, or stranded on an island with dwindling supplies, or else terribly outnumbered by foes, we always managed to make it out with not more than the shirts on our backs. Soon my heart forgot England entirely, and yearned only for adventure with him. He spoke infrequently of his father, a lord with whom he was on poor terms, but I never learned anything more of where he came from or what he was after. Soon he had handed ownership of the ship to me, declaring me the best navigator among our crew. I handled the charts and helm, and he handled the gold. It was a glorious partnership. Several years passed, and we conquered all the waters of the world. North tracked the movements of the English Navy with an intensity bordering on madness. He claimed a magnificent catch was coming our way, a ship called the Hehehe, belonging directly to the Dutch East India Company's most elite and private fleet. The ship, he claimed, contained a massive fortune, a treasure of worth beyond comprehension, elaborately concealed within the ship's walls. "When we've stolen this treasure, my good Lawrence, we'll be the richest men in the world," he told me. "We'll buy the largest home in Piccadilly and live like proper gentlemen." Though his estimations seemed feverish and ill-advised, I trusted in him, and sailed us to intercept the ship just north of Cape Town. Wow. We succeeded. We fought. We captured the Hehehe. Our remaining crew was thin, but North managed to locate the treasure behind a false wall in the ship's hold, where you now stand. We had never seen wealth of such a size. We assessed immediately that we could not simply dock a Dutch ship into a major port and disperse a treasure of this son unnoticed. No, we must conceal it, and return with a proper vessel later. We sailed north, to nestle the gold amongst snow and ice. Far away from any privateer, outpost, or navy crossing, we felt confident it would remain hidden. Over the ensuing year, we discovered a number of strange things on board, detailed contraptions so intricate as to be startling in their craftsmanship. Who created them? For what purpose was the gold intended? We never learned either answer. We buried the treasure deep within an ice cavern we found there. We had to carry it over land through deep snow. But it was worth it. A fortress so impenetrable that no one could ever find it through accident alone. Within those caverns sleeps the wealth of an entire company. But as we sailed away from Iceland, the sky darkened, and mighty rumblings shook the very waters. Soon the air was thick with blackened smoke. The superstitious among our crew dove flat on the deck and cowered. But I grabbed the helm and turned us back towards Iceland's shores. We were safer on land. As the chalky air grew thick to breathe, I felt myself growing faint, and collapsed with my arms clutched around the helm. I wove my hands through the wheel and prayed with all my might. The ship shuddered. There was a thunderous roar. I shut my eyes, and then nothing. When I awoke, I was lying on my back with the most striking woman I had ever seen standing over me. She gave me water and helped me to drink. I did, and it was good to be alive. Her eyes were sharp, though she looked tired. "Do you speak English?" I asked her. "Yes, little," she said, and smiled. "We have an English priest. I am Alda." I felt at peace and looked about me. But where is my first mate, John North? He was on deck with me. We've a magnificent story to tell. "Your friend is gone," the woman said, and shook her head. "The sky is dark. Lackey still erupts. We found only you and a couple of men in the hold. The others. Well, the water is very cold." I felt my heart sink as I looked around the narrow wooden hut where I had been brought. Black dust slipped through the cracks in the window, and beyond the walls, a faint rumbling like the growl of some furious beast. They think I am their savior. They are mistaken. In the months which followed, I gave the town just enough to preserve my own head. These people know only how to demand from one another, to fight amongst themselves. There is no hope for this desolate place. They'll never see a whit of my gold. Of that I am certain. Tomorrow I will flee, with you and your mother in tow. The two of us have done everything in our power to ensure our escape. With hope you will never need to read this journal. But, if someday you must, trust in the clues we have left for you. I have faith. You have my song in the ship, the directions listed here, and you have my love. With that, you will surely find your way to the treasure. I wish with all my heart that I could be there to see you grow old, and to explore the world with you and your mother. I hope that the gold can serve in some small way as my apology. May it bring you some amount of happiness and freedom in this world. Your father, Lawrence. Wow. That's incredible. The world I couldn't keep. Oh, this is the song! A foreign shore behind me and 100 more to go. On stormy seas and starless nights caught on a cold wind's blow. So many years have put my battered bow up to the test, a long-forgotten promise coming home at last to rest. For even in this darkness something calls for me to find, and cities may all turn to ash. And stone walls fall to time. My love still lies there buried under silent ice and sleep. A grave left unattended by the word I couldn't keep. I stole you from another, but you knew I'd leave someday. I felt the tide pull on my bones, told you I couldn't stay. I made a bet that I'd return, and someday soon I will. And though I'm many years too late, I hope you've waited still. For even in this darkness something calls for me to find, and cities may all turn to ash, and stone walls fall to time. My love still lies there, buried under silent ice and sleep, a grave left unattended by the word I couldn't keep. I've been to Caton's bluest coasts, and back to Amsterdam, and conquered mighty swells with just a line beneath my hands. And now I rest, far in the north, a broken heart to lie, forever under tattered sails and 'neath a blackened sky. Yet even in this darkness something calls for me to find, and cities make all turn to ash, and stone walls fall to time. My love still lies there buried under silent ice and sleep, a grave left unattended by the word I couldn't keep. For even in this darkness something calls for me to find, and cities may all turn to ash. Wow, that's an incredible song. But I still don't see any instructions in that. Basically, we gotta use his notes. Okay, so head into the right tunnel. Continue forward 2 steps. So, yeah. I mean, considering these are the only things we have left in our inventory, I think we're pretty much at the ending. Oh, gosh dang it. Which explains why everyone's gone. No, we're not going that way. We're going to the caves. Says head into the right tunnel. So we pretty much need to go forward until it splits. Oh. Did we miss the ladder? Ooh, do you guys hear that music? So that's how the song goes. That's pretty cool. That's the actual lyrics to the song, or the actual music to the song. That's so cool. Alright, so there it is. Okay, so we need to go up. Head into the right tunnel. 1, 2. Then turn left and take 1 step. Buried into the cave wall to your left. Did I miss it?
Who are you? Did you just come to the wall?
Magnus?
Yeah.
I'm Nancy. I'm here to get you out.
Look!
Are you hurt anywhere?
No, but he's coming back.
Who is?
Soren.
I knew it. His polite demeanor was all an act, wasn't it?
It's true. He kept me here alone at first. Tried to get me to talk. Thought I was hiding information. But when he found out I truly didn't know the treasure's final location, he grew angry. Very angry. I don't know what he's gone and done now, or when he's coming back. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Oh, you've been in a cave for the last few days. I don't think you had any part in this.
I did, though. Long before the festival. Nearly all my life, I treated Soren poorly, just because I was told to. We all did. That would make anyone furious. Now it's come to this. And it's driven him mad.
That still doesn't excuse everything else he's done. You could have been hurt.
I want to think that, but I don't know what it's like to be treated so poorly for so long. Do you?
No, I guess I don't.
Maybe this is a wake-up call for all of us.
Come on, Magnus.
Yeah.
I promise Elizabeth I'd bring you back
Darn
in
these
one
sticky
piece,
keys.
and I don't like to disappoint.
Elizabeth? Is she alright? I need to talk to her. I made a terrible mistake.
She's A-okay. Let's get out of here. I know just the girl to find us some backup. Alex, are you there?
Am I ever not? What's the sitch?
Not great. I'm somewhere inside the volcanic caves near Skipbrot. I have Magnus with me, and I think we're
Skipbrot.
kind of in dire straits here. Soren's the one responsible for all this.
Nancy, you're breaking up. Did you say Soren? Nancy? Nancy, I'm gonna dispatch someone. Hang in there.
No signal. I guess we'll have to find a way out on our own. What was that?